ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। In the last class, we have seen the Chiradigana. With that, it is over. We dealt elaborately. Today, I'll give an introduction to Samasa. I will type and then show you. Introduction to Samasaha. I'm going to type and teach you, so it would take some time. Samasa, important topic. First, before Samasa, you should know what Vritti is. This we have seen Panchavritti before. Can you all hear my voice? Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Sharanjay.
Yes, Ji.
Vritti is a term. Is a term for any complex formation of a word. In Sanskritam, we use words padam, and vritti refers to that, the formation of the word, but it is complex, little complex. Complex, it means it is not difficult. That is not the meaning. Complex. It means a combination of two or more words. Two or more words, they combine into a single word, and that word will have, which has its unique meaning. That is, that word will have unique meaning compared to the words in the compound. The compound is, vritti is combination of two or more words. They combine it and then become a single word. And the word will have a unique meaning. Like we have the vrittis like the Panchavritti, Krit Vritti. For example, Krit Vritti, if you take, Pach Dhatu is a Pachati, Pachataha, Pachanti. Now, Pach Dhatu, from which we derive the Kriya Padam, Pachati. And adding Nul Pratyaya, you get the word Pachakaha. This is one type of Vritti. Pachaka refers to the one who cooks. So, Pach meaning cook, just an action. Pachaka means the one who cooks. So, what is Pachaka? Pachaka is Pachati iti Pachakaha. Pachati iti Pachakaha, the one who cooks. So, this is Krit Vritti, an example for Vritti. And this is called Vigraha Vakya. We'll see what is Vigraha Vakya is. I'll explain what it is that later. Pachaka is explained with words. That's called Vigraha. So Pachaka is one type of vritti. It's a simple vritti. I'm giving an example for simple vritti. Here, a combination of one or two words into a single word, I said. It could be a word, means not literally a padam. It can be a dhatu and a pratyaya. So it will become one. It will become a word, and word will have some unique meaning. So like that, we have Panchavritti. In Sanskritam, we have 5 types of vritti like this. So let me show that. Let's see. Vrittayaha Panchavidaha. What are they? Krit Tadita Samasa Ekashesha Sanadenta Dhaturupaha Panchavrittayaha. Krit Vritti. This is the example I took. Pachati iti Pachakaha. Pachakaha, you get Pach Dhatu. By adding Nul Pratyaya, you get Pachaka. Tadita Vritti. Dasharathasya Apatyam. Apatyam means son, Putraha. Dasharathasya Apatyam Putraha Dasharatihi. So here you can see two words are the Dasharathasya Apatyam. And that resulted in the formation of this word, a new word. And that is totally different from, it's not just Putra, it's not just a Dasharatha, son of Dasharatha. It connects, and the meaning is something unique to the original words Dasharatihi. Similarly, Rajnyaha Purushaha. Two words are the Raja and Purushaha. It is, when you combine, it becomes Raja Purushaha. Combination of here two words. It's very clear. Combination of two words in the formation of one word, and it has got a unique meaning compared to the meaning of the original words. This is called Samasa Vritti. This is what we are interested in. So Vritti, now you know Vrittayaha Panchavidaha. Then Ekashesha Vritti. Ekashesha Vritti is combination of two words, like simple Mata Cha Pita Cha will become Pitarau. Two words will become one word, Ekashesha Vritti. Even though two members are there, it will be represented as the one. Then Sanadyanta Dhatu Vrittihi. Yesterday also we saw many words. Sanadi Pratyaya. Patitum Ichchati. Vipatishati. These are Dhatu Vritti. What you get is a Dhatu by adding Sanadi Pratyaya. Therefore, Dhatu Vrittihi. Putramatmanaha Ichchati Putriyati. Punah Punaha Atishayena va Nrityati. Nari Nrityati. Nrityate. This is a Punah Punaha Atishayena. Young Pratyaya we saw yesterday. San Pratyaya, one of the Pratyaya is young Pratyaya. Nari Nrityate iti. These are all the vrittis, type of vritti. So vritti is a vritti means the combination or the complex formation of words. It's called vritti. And the vritti can be explained with words. The form of what the vritti can be explained with a group of words. That is called a vigraha. Like pachati iti pachakaha. It's called vigraha. Dasharathasya apatyam vigraha. Rajnyaha purushaha. That is called vigraha. Now we are interested in the vritti samasa. Samasa vritti. We can simply call samasaha. Samasa, the word, if you see, it has the dhatu. What is the dhatu? The word samasa. What word is samasa is? Samasa is what word? Is it tadita or kridanta? What is that? Anybody, what is that word samasa? What word is that? Can unmute and answer. What word samasa is? Is it tadita? Or is it kridanta? Or what it is that? Can guess what dhatu is hidden in this?
The as dhatu.
As dhatu.
As it has become as means vriddhi. So
Vriddhi has happened. So Vriddhi has happened. Therefore, not tadita. Therefore, it's a krut pratyaya. Therefore, the pratyaya must have either nakara or nekara as with the letter. Then only as become as, right?
Yeah, nekara.
The pratyaya is dai pratyaya. It's a krut pratyaya, not samasa. Sorry, not tadita. So, dai is a krut pratyaya. Kara is with the letter. Because of that, a becomes a. Then some plus a, sama, samas. Content of gai is a only. The kara is with the letter. The kara also with the letter. Therefore, content is only a. So this as will become as. So you get the word samasa. So as to throw. Here the words are thrown. Words are thrown and it will become one. So ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. Ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. Simple definition of what samasa is. Ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. In English, the word samasa is translated as, in English it is called nominal composition. Anyway, we will not use English words just for your knowledge. Nominal composition, nominal compounding, nominal composition or nominal compounding. The word compound, that's what we use in English, compounds. Nominal compounding. And the word, the nominal compounded words, as I told, it can be paraphrased. Paraphrasing. Paraphrasing of the compound. It's called Vigraha. It's called Vigraha. That is, Vigraha is like Rajnyaha Purushaha. Raja Purushaha is a word. Raja Purushaha is the samasa. It is a combination of Rajan and Purushaha. Purusha. In fact, it is two words are there. One is Rajnyaha plus Purushaha. I'm doing the reverse of this. Rajnyaha and Purushaha. So it is Rajnyaha plus Purushaha becomes Raja Purushaha. In Rajnyaha, the Pratipadikam is Rajan, and it has got the Shashti Vibhakti Nas. So Rajan plus Nas, then Purusha plus Su Pratyaya, we know, Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya Su. And we're doing the reverse direction, so you will get it. Then here what happens? Rajnyaha and Purushaha, two words we are joining. And when you join, so Rajnyaha is equal to Rajan plus Nas, and Purushaha is equal to Purusha plus Su. The whole thing now is going to be compounded, nominal compounding. Then what happens? The Nas and Su are Pratyaya. That becomes Luk. Luk means disappears. Rajan plus Purusha will get. After making the lopa of the Vibhakti Pratyaya, so you have Rajan plus Purusha. So here Rajan is now both a Pratipadikam as well as a Padam. Tasya Nakaransya Lopaha Bhavati. Therefore you have Raja plus Purusha. Raja plus Purusha. Raja Purusha iti Pratipadikam. Then if you want Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Raja Purusha is a compound. Raja Purusha plus Su Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Raja Purushaha. I'm doing the reverse way. Can you follow? Reverse is a little difficult, but you can try to see how the word Raja Purushaha comes. Raja Purushaha is a combination of two words, Rajnyaha and Purushaha. Rajnyaha is Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam 6-1. Purushaha is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Rajnyaha is Rajas of king. Purushaha is the person or the son, whatever may be taken. The son, if you take it as a son of the king, if you take, you're going to compound that. Rajnyaha plus Purushaha. Rajnyaha is Shashti Bhakti Ekavachanam. So Rajan plus Nas. Purushaha is Purusha plus Su. Since we know Pratyas, that's why I'm using it. Now, when you are compounding, Rajan plus Nas is a Padam. Purusha plus Su is a Padam. The whole thing is what now? Whole thing is a Samasa. So within a Samasa, there is a rule. What rule? Vibhakti Pratyaya will become Lopaha. You don't use the word Lopaha, we say look. Just note. All means same only. Whether you call look or whether you call Lopa, meaning is Adarshanam only. Okay. Therefore only I use some lopaha. For your understanding, I use the word lopa. It is look. We say look because the sutram says supodhatu pratipadika yogo look iti. So when I say look, please understand it is disappearance, illusion, adarshanam eva. Understand? All of you.
Yes, Jay.
So when I say look, don't think it's something else. So therefore this become look. Now, because it becomes look, Rajan will become a pratipadikam? No. Rajan will not become a pratipadikam. It is both a pratipadikam as well as a padam. Because Rajan plus Nas only become Rajnaha. Even this pratyaya goes away. Pratyaya lope, pratyaya lakshanam. Even if the pratyaya goes, what are the pratyaya supposed to do to the pratipadikam? It has done. It has made already into a padam. It has already married. Married means even after divorce, if the person is married only, he will not become a bachelor. So Rajan already married to the pratyaya Nas. Now Nas goes away, divorced. Even if it is divorced, what will happen to Rajan? Will he become a bachelor? No. He continues to be married only. So therefore, similarly here also, Rajan is a padam only. Therefore, Rajan is a padam, Purusha is padam. Some two padams are joining. And here one special thing is, this is not only a padam, it also enjoys a pratipadika status also. Anyway, so down this Nakara will go away. Nakara will go away, therefore Raja and Purusha you get. Now this is remember, Krit Tadita Samasa, Pratipadikam we have seen. Kridanta is a Pratipadikam. Taditanta is a Pratipadikam. What about Samasa? Samasa also is Pratipadikam. What is Pratipadikam? We have seen. Pratipadikam is that which must be meaningful. It must be, it should not be a dhatu, it should not be pratyaya, it should not be a pratyayanta, excepting the Krit Tadita Samasa. So, Raja Purusha is a Pratipadikam. It is, the whole thing is a Samasa. Samasa is a Pratipadikam. Because it's a Pratipadikam, now you can add the Vibhakti Pratyayas. I'm adding soon, for example. When you add Padanta Sakara, becoming Ru, becoming Repa, you get Raja Purusha. Understand?
Yes, Jay.
This Raja Purusha only, it is paraphrased. How it is paraphrased? Rajnyaha Purushaha. From that only it is formed. So therefore, Raja Purushaha, if compound is there, we have to understand by paraphrasing, by Vigraha Vakya. You have to form the Vigraha Vakya correctly. Depending on the context, what Samasa is that, you have to see. Accordingly, you have to paraphrase the compound. Rajnyaha Purushaha iti. Now, what is Vigraha? Already I told what Vigraha is. Vigraha is paraphrasing the compound. Paraphrasing of the compound in a samasa is called Vigraha. In Sanskritam, it is samasa. Samasa artha avabodhakam vakyam Vigraha iti. Samasa artha avabodhaka vakyam. Artha avabodhaka vakyam. Artha avabodhakam. Artha avabodhakam vakyam Vigraha. So Raja Purusha is a samasa. In this here samasa vritti. In this vritti, Artha avabodhakam vakyam. The vakya which gives the meaning of the compound. It is called Vigraha. That's why in English it is say like the paraphrasing of the compound in a phrase. It's called Vigraha. So this Vigraha only we have to form. Understanding the meaning of the compound in a given context. In a given context. Vedanta and all, when we do the Bhashyakara will give some Vigraha, something for the words from the Gita or the Upanishad. That is important. How you form the Vigraha is. it means you should understand what samasa is, because there are different types of samasa. There are different types of samasa. Therefore, understanding the meaning of the samasa in the particular context, you have to paraphrase it. You have to form the vigraha vakya. Why this artha avabodhakam, keeping with the context. Artha can change also, depending on the context. We will see how a compound can have different vigraha. Compound itself yields for those interpretations. So now you know what samasa is. Samasa is ekapati bhavanam samasaha. Ekapati, it is example you can see. Here, this is a padam. This is another padam. Two padam combine and become one padam, Rajapurusha. Therefore, you can say ekapati bhavanam samasaha. I wrote. Now, I am writing technically. Subantam padam subantena saha samasyate. Samasyate समासः भवति. सुबन्तं पदं सुबन्तेन सह समस्यते समासः भवति. Understand this? Yes.
Yes, Jia.
Yes. Yes, Ji.
You have to unmute and say yes or no. In English, samasa you can translate as, that is compound. As I told you, it's a compound. Compound means what? Compound, it means shortening or abridgment of the words with case endings, that is vibhaktis, case terminations. And what happened to the case terminations, which are dropped? In a samasa, they are dropped and they combine. So the words are called abridgment of the abridgment. The words with case terminations are dropped. Shortening of the words with the case endings are dropped. It's called samasa. So shortening. And now, can you join any words? That also another question. Can you join any words in a sentence? The sentence is there. Can you join any words? No.
Only Samantas can be.
It must have some sambandha. That's the rule. That is, in order to form a samasa, in order to form a compound, please note that it is necessary that there should be a connection. There should be a connection between the words. There should be a connection between the words. It means a compound cannot be formed between two words, between two disconnected words. Here, I'm thinking of some example. It's an example. I'll just try to tell you some example. Just a minute. I'm just thinking. Rajyaha Purushaha. Um, I'm just giving one example. The same. Rajnyaha Dasharathasya Rajnyaha Dasharathasya. Just a minute. I'll give example. Give me a minute. Just thinking the words which should not be compound. Yes. I don't get the example, but I'm referring is that's a rule. Samarthaf Padavidhi. Very important rule. That rule says between two padas, Samarthaf Pada, the words which can combine, they only can combine. Not any words, not disconnected the words. In this example, Rajnyaha Purushaha, there is a connection. There is a connection between the two words. Therefore, we can form a samasa. If we take the example, just a minute of example. It's Samarthaf Padavidhi. Yes, you can see the example. Bharya Rajnyaha Purushaha Devadattasya. So stop the example. Just looking for this. Here also Rajnyaha Purushaha is there. Rajnyaha Purushaha Bharya Rajnyaha Purushaha Devadattasya. Can you combine Rajnyaha Purushaha as Raja Purushaha? Yes or no? Please say. Can you combine these two words, Rajnyaha Purushaha? Yes or no?
No, I think.
If in order to form a compound, there should be connection. So this Rajnyaha Purushaha means Rajnya, as I told, you can take Purusha to be the son or a sevak. So here it means the servant or a son, whatever be, servant of a king. That's the meaning. Now, a compound cannot be formed between two disconnected words. Here, this Bharya Rajnyaha Purushaha Devadattasya. It means what? Rajnyaha Bharya, right? Means what?
The wife of the king.
Wife of king.
Wife of the king. And Devadattasya.
Purushaha, servant of the Devan,
So,
servant of
meaning is the wife of a king, son of Devadatta. There is a context is there, and then sentence comes like this. Like Bharya Rajnyaha Purusha Devadattasya Apanam Gacchati, something like that sentence is there. Okay. Yes, we can कुत्रापि गच्छति राज्ञः भार्या राज्ञः पुरुषः देवदत्तस्य I'm just putting vanam gachatah. Now this is a sentence, right? Gachatah, two people go. Who are those two people? Who are those two people?
Wife of the
Wife.
king and son of
Agya.
the
Wife of the king and son of
Who are
the
those two
king.
people?
Wife
Going-
of the king.
Wife of a king and son of the
Son of Devadatta. No. So king doesn't go. Who goes? The wife. Similarly, Devadatta doesn't go. Who goes? His son. So Bharya Rajnyaha Purushaha Devadattasya Vanam Gachatah. So can you compound these two and make it Bharya Raja Purushaha? No, you cannot do it because in this sentence there is no connection between these two words. Rajnyaha is connected to Bharya, Purushaha is connected to Devadatta. Therefore, you cannot compound it. Understand? Therefore, a compound cannot be formed between two disconnected words. Therefore, compound must have the capability or the capacity only when there is connection between the words of the pada. Understand? So the words which have the capacity of forming a compound, the words, the capacity is, it should have some connection, connectivity must be there, then only compound can be formed. Okay, therefore, this is by a rule. Samartha Padavidihi. In fact, this is a important, one of the important paribhasha. Samartha Padavidihi. Samartha Padavidihi. This itself is a sutram. Samartha Padavidihi. Padasambandhi yaha vidihi saha samartha ashritaha bodhyaha iti. This is a sutram. By this sutram only, in fact, this is a sutram, I explained this now. This is a sutram, I explained. So, samartha padavidihi. Samartham subantam padam, samarthena subantena padena saha samasyate. What samasa I told, I gave the definition here. Subantam padam subantena saga samasyate. That we can say now by this. Samartham subantam padam samarthena subantena saga samasyate. Kim bhavati? Samasaha bhavati. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yes, sure.
So now, what we have seen what vrittihi is. Panchavrittihi. What is vritti? Parartha abhidhanam vrittihi. Parartha abhidhanam vrittihi. This is what I said. That is combination of words and gives a unique meaning. Parartha, other than Padartha abhidhanam vrittihi. Padartha abhidhanam is vrittihi. Then 5 types of vrittihi. Samasa is one. Samasa is, simple definition is ekapadi bhavanam. All these are simple summaries of what we have seen. This is ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. Ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. Then what is vigraha? When two words which have got samartha combines, then what will happen? They become a compound and artha bodhaka vakyam. Artha bodhakam vakyam is called vigraha. All these are the definitions which you need to know. Being Sanskrit, learning for a long time, you should know what it means. Parartha vidhanam vrittihi. Samasaha is ekapadi bhavanam. Artha bodhakam vakyam Grahaha iti. The Vigraha is not only for samasa, even for tadita, etc. we say Dashartasya Patyam Puman. That is called Vigraha. Okay. So, an important role is Samartha Padavidhi. This is not only for samasa. In fact, this is for applicable to tadita, all the vrittis. Okay. So, Sabantam Padam Samasite. Therefore, Samasanam Samasaha. Samasanam, that is joining of the words. Don't confuse joining with the sandhi. What is the difference between sandhi and samasa? Sandhi, you join two words by applying the sandhi niyama, but does it become one word? It is just, it's not melanam also. Melanam is different, sandhi is different, samasa is different. Melanam is joining the consonant with a verb. Kaka, ki, kuku, that melanam. Kakara plus akara, ka, akara plus akara, ka, that is melanam. Sandhi is two letters come together, not two words, two letters. When they are in close proximity, some change happens. Euphonic combination, that's called in English, sandhi. That is sandhi or sangita, whatever name you call. That is sandhi. Some change happens, and it is, you can see that it changed in the, you can see, you don't, that it looks as though it become one word, but it's not one word. So sandhi, two words will never become one word. It continues to be two words only. Whereas samasa, two words become one word. That's why samasanam, samasaha. So understand the difference between sandhi and samasa. That is why sandhi vichedaha is possible. Samasa vichedanam not possible. For samasa only, vigraha only you can say. That's why we say vigraha vakyam kim. Samasasya vigraha vakyam kim. First, what samasa is that we have to find. Then, what the vigraha, then vigraha vakya we give. So, samasaha. Samasanam samasaha. What is samasanam? Sankshepa katanam. It's called samasanam. Sankshepa, making it very short. Sankshepa katanam. That's called samasaha. So, samasanam samasaha. Ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. You can't tell anything. All these are samasa only. Okay. I thought I will not make it more elaborate, but I'm helpless. Without the doesn't come. That's why I little elaborated. So any doubt up to here?
No, Ji.
Motion.
So there are different types of samasas are there. We will see one by one. First, now you see you take the same example. Ragnya Purushaha. Ragnya Purushaha, if you take. Here, two words are there. One word is main, other one is subordinate. What is the main word and what is the subordinate one? I'll give another example also. You can see. In English, I will say, same thing you can apply here and tell. I saw the blue bird. Blue bird is a samasa, compound in English. I saw the blue bird. So blue bird is a samasa. Here, two words are there, blue and bird. Now, which is main, which is subordinate?
Bird is
Main
Bird is
and
main.
blue is
Blue is
subordinate.
subordinate.
Bird is main. The main is called pradhana in Sanskrit. That which is main is called pradhana, and blue is subordinate, right?
subordinate.
So the bird is the direct object of the verb sa, right? It is a direct object of the verb see. It is directly related. Bluebird is a compound, and the bird is directly connected with the action seeing. Blue, it specifies something about the bird, right? Similarly, if we take another example, I took the horse cart here, which is main, which is subordinate.
Horse.
Cart is
Cart
main.
is main.
Cart is main. I took the cart, and it is a horse cart. I'm not taking the horse. I took the cart. Therefore, you have to see which is main. You cannot say I took the cart horse. The meaning will change. You cannot say I saw the bird blue. That meaning will become different. When you say blue bird, which is pradhana, I saw the bird, which is blue in color. So blue is an attribute of the bird. I took the cart. I took the cart. Cart is pradhana. It could be a bullock cart also, but here it is horse cart. So horse cart, it's an adjective. The cart, I took the cart only. Cart only is pradhana, not the horse. So what is pradhana? What is main? So in this sentence, bird is main. Bird and cart, these are main. Similarly, what is subordinate? Blue and this horse, they are subordinate. That which is main is called pradhana. That which is main in a compound, in Sanskritam it is called pradhanam. Right? Pradhanam means that which is important. You cannot, if it is pradhanam, in this example, you can see if the pradhanam, where the pradhanam is,
Second one.
the pradhanam is placed last, right?
Yeah.
Pradhanam is placed last, and the subordinate is placed before. This is general, but it can be anyway also. Pradhanam can be before also. Pradhanam need not be at the end. That is why different compounds are there. Pradhanam can be the last. Pradhanam can be the one before the last. Or pradhanam can be something other than the words in the samasa, right? All these possibilities are there. That is why samasas are many different types of samasas. Understand? I'll
Yes,
give an
sir.
example.
Yes, sir.
So, therefore, what pradhanam you have to find in a sentence? That is important. In a compound, what is pradhanam? That is what your real analysis, your real talent lies. What is pradhanam? You have to see in a compound, depending on the context. What is pradhanam? When I say two padams, one is purva padam, right? One is purva padam, other one is parapadam. Parapadam is the following one. Among the here in the example, blue bird, which is purva, blue. Blue is purva, which is parapadam, bird. And if you say I saw the blue bird, naturally bird is a pradhanam. It is para pradhanam. So here the bird is pradhanam. You can say para or you can say uttara. Let us make it uttara. Both are same only. Uttara pada. Uttara pada means the following pada. Here which is pradhanam? Uttara pada. Padam is pradhanam. Therefore, this is uttara pradhanam, we can say, right? Uttara pradhanam. In all tatpurusha, that samasa what we saw, simple compound is tatpurusha. The word tatpurusha is one type. We will see what tatpurusha in detail later. Tatpurusha is one type of samasa. Tatpurusha. Tatpurushaha. In fact, this itself is tasya purushaha. Tasya purushaha, tatpurushaha. So purusha is pradhanam. Uttara pada pradhanam, we say. Uttara pada pradhanam. For tatpurusha, uttara pada is pradhanam, is mukhya, not the preceding one. Therefore, Uttarapada Pradhanam. If it is Uttarapada Pradhanam, the gender of the compound is determined by the Uttarapada. The gender of the compound is determined by the Uttarapada. The compound is formed. What gender it will take? The next question comes. The compound is formed and what gender it will take? Don't think that always it is Uttarapada. It depends on the type of compound. For the Tatpurusha, it is a type of samasa where Uttarapadam is Pradhanam. Therefore, the gender of the compound will be Paravatalingam. Whatever the end letter, the end word is, in keeping with that only, the gender would be. For example, so the write that and then the gender of a compound would be the gender of the last word in a compound. Generally, this is generally, but depends on what type of sound. As in the case of Tatpurusha Samasa, this is one type of samasa. The gender of a compound would be the gender the same as the gender of the last word in a compound. Okay, same as the gender of the last word in a compound. Generally. Example. Rajnyaha Purusha is one example. I'll give another example. Nripa Bharya. This is a compound. What are the letters in the compound? What are the words in the compound?
Nripaha.
Nripaha Bharya.
Now you do the vigraha of this.
Nripasya bharya.
Yes.
Nripasya Bharya. Nripasya Bharya, Nripa Bharya. Nripa Bharya, how do you decline?
Strilinga.
Like Rama Shabda.
Like Rama Shabda.
Rama Shabdas.
Two words are there here. One, Purva Padam is Nripa, which is Pullinga. Parapadam is Bharya, which is Strilinga. So, this is a Tatpurusha Samasa, where the gender of the word would be in keeping with the gender of the last word. Last word is Bharya. So, Rama Shabdavat Nripa Bharya, Nripa Bharye iti Rupam. Right? Okay, then another example. Deva Mitram. What is the vigraha?
Devasya Mitram.
Devasya Mitram. Two words are there. Deva and Mitra. Mitra is a Pradipadika. What linga Mitra is?
Napumsakalinga.
Sakalinga.
Therefore, how do you decline?
Like Palam Shabda.
Palam Shabda.
So, Devasya Mitram, Devasya Mitre, Devasya
Mitrani.
Rani.
Mitrani. Right? Devasya Vritram, Devasya Vritre, Devasya Mitrani. Then I will give another compound. Please do the vigraha of this.
Janaka Tanaya Punyodakam.
First, read this.
Janaka Tanaya.
Very good. Thanks. He read correctly. Otherwise, Jana, Kata, Nayas.
Janaka Tanaya
Nana
Nana Punyodakam.
Now, what are the words you have to find? What are the words are there? First, you have to find. Tell me the words.
Janaka, then Tanaya, then Snana, Punyodakam.
Janaka, Tanaya,
Snana,
Punya Udakam.
Punya plus Udakam.
Punya and Udakam. These are the words first. Now, you have to connect the words. Start from the last always.
Punyodakam.
How many words are there? Now, first Punya you take. Punya,
Udakam.
Udakam. Punya, Udakam. becomes Punyodakam, right? By what?
Yeah.
Visarga sandhi. Punya
Visarga sandhi.
No, guna.
Guna.
Guna,
Oh,
Punyodakam. Punya Udakam becomes Punyodakam. So Punyodakam is there. Two words, Punya plus Udakam becomes Punyodakam. Now Punyodakam, you tell me the Vigraha Vakya. Two words are there. Punya and Udakam that we have already written. What is the Vigraha Vakya?
Punya Udakam.
What is the huh?
Punyasya udakam.
Punyasya Udakam.
Udakasya punyam bhavati.
Huh? What is the Vigraha about that? Punyodakam. First we are doing Punyodakam. Punyasya Udakam.
Udakasya
Is it Punyasya Udakam?
No.
No.
That's the meaning.
What is the meaning of this compound, first of all?
Udakam water.
sacred water.
Huh? The water, yes. Udakam water. Udakam water. Punya is that which is Punya, which is sanctified as
So
holy.
it's a karma.
Snana is bathing.
Punyam udakam.
Punya.
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 1 minute.
Yes,
Understand the meaning. Don't jump into the conclusion. Udakam is water, and Punya is that water that which is sanctified, which is holy, and Snanam is bathing. Tanaya is Tanaya. This is a long one. Tanaya is daughter,
Daughter.
and Janaka. Tanaya and Janaka we know. Janaka the father, Tanaya. So therefore connection between them two is
Janakasya.
Janakasya.
Tanaya of the daughter of the king Janaka, and Stanam is Stanam and Tanaya.
Tanaya. Snanam of Tanaya.
So bathing done by whom?
By Tanaya.
So, therefore between them what is there? Snana and the Tanaya. It is Tanayaha Snana. Okay.
Tanaya.
Bathing of the water of the Janaka.
Janaka.
Right? Then,
Yes.
then after that,
By Punya Udakam.
It is
so
Punya
Punya
Udakam.
Udakam is
Udakam, okay, in this samasa, which is Pradhanam,
Water.
water is
Water.
important. The water which is sanctified, right? Holy. Water which is sanctified by what? By the bathing, by the Stanam. By the Stanam of whom? By the Tanaya. Tanaya of whom?
Janaka.
So now you can see Punyodakam is there. You take 1, 2, 2. You take 2, 2. Then, or if you can take Janaka, you can bring it, you can make it Janaka and Tanaya. That becomes Janakasya
Tanaya.
Janakasya Tanaya, the daughter of Janaka, right? Now, what does she do? And then Snanam bathing of the daughter of the Janaka. So now taking the word now for Janakasya Tanaya, Janaka Tanaya. Now Janaka Tanaya,
Tanayaha Snanam.
Janaka Tanaya, Snana or Stanam I'm taking. Snana or Stana you can take, you can figure out you can write. So Janaka
Tanayaha Snanam.
Tana Yaha Snanam, right? That is bathing of the daughter of Janaka, right? That is the meaning, bathing of the daughter of Janaka. Third, next one. Janaka Tanaya Snana
Punyodakam.
Punyodaka is Janaka Janaka Tanaya already begins. Therefore, Janaka Tanaya Janaka Tanayayaha Snanam Janaka Tanaya Snanena
Anena
water sanctified by the bathing of so Janaka Tanaya Snanena Punyodakam.
पुण्योदकम्
Punyodakam. So which it means what? The water sanctified by the bathing
of Janaka.
the daughter of
Janaka.
Janaka, right? Now, we have formed the samasa and understand now. What is punyodakam now? That we have not done.
पुण्यमोदकम्. That is
पुण्यमुदकम्
पुण्यमोदकम्.
That is what in the beginning we started. Now we can bring it down. Punya plus udakam, punyodakam. Bring it down. Punyodakam. Now what is punyodakam? The water is punya. The water is
Holy. So is it like
And
Visheshna
what
Visheshya?
is
No, subjective
Subjective complement.
it is called karmadare samasa. Punyam. Punyam cha tat udakam. This is how you write tat udakam. The water that is sanctified. Water that is sanctified by the bathing of the daughter of Janaka. This is how you do the vigraha of this long. It will be long, difficult. It's not difficult actually. You have to understand what is pradhanam. Udakam is pradhanam. That's why I said what is pradhanam. What is the meaning of this samasa in the given context? You have to see. So udakam is pradhanam. Udakam which is made pure. So punyam cha tat udakam kena snanena kasyaha tanayaha ka tanaya kasya tanaya janakasya. You ask question, you get similarly you get answer. Like we ask question and get the karaka. Similarly also here also understand. So this is karmadare samasa, one type of samasa. Don't worry, you are going to see that. You understand this example?
Yes, Ji.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
If she, one minute, Sharon. If she takes bath of holy water,
She take the bath of.
holy
That is-
of holy water.
That is why I said you see, you should see the meaning. She takes by the bath of holy water. Then what should be at the end in the samasa? Holy water. That water cannot be cannot be the
The
pradhana.
water cannot be pradhana.
He takes water of the holy means you are giving a sentence. You form a compound and tell me. Here the water which is made holy. So water is pradhanam. Here what is emphasized is water only, right?
Yeah. Yes.
She takes the bathing of the holy water means you tell the on the samasa. It's a word. Yes, you are giving a sentence.
Yeah.
You are giving a sentence. Where is compound there? Please understand. Don't get confused. Okay. When you form what you are telling is a sentence, and then they can be translated to Sanskrita. That is not the samasa. Samasa means that here the words are connected, and that which is pradhanam will be at the end. In this case, udakam is pradhanam. She takes bath of the holy Ganga. Suppose it is there. Then what will be holy Ganga? Between the holy and Ganga, two words are there. She takes bath.
Bath of
Aga sa snanam karoti. What?
of holy Ganga.
Gangadokam. Gangayaha udakam gangodakam. That samasa is Gangayaha udakam gangodakam. It will be. That's all. You cannot make she takes she and bring everything. You cannot make it samasa. Understand? I'll give another example. This example is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ji.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, I have not prepared anything. Okay. While typing, the notes is prepared. Is it okay? This will take some time. I have to think also when I give some example. So when I was learning Sanskritam Gurukulam, that samasa, that time I was learning, I was teaching also to my class students, my fellow students. That time I prepared some notes, that too only for Avibhava samasa. That runs for pages. It's all with sutram. So that is We will see when it comes. That is of no use. That is only notes with regard to this I have. Other things I'm going to prepare while teaching. I'll type and then that will be as your notes. Okay. So I don't have any separate notes and then teach. So while we'll type, and while typing, some ideas will come, some reference. That becomes our notes. Now I'll give another example. Gopi. Okay, I should not say what is good. You have to read it. I have to type properly. Yes. In fact, this is a Pradipadikam. Okay. Shali it would be, doesn't matter. This is a formed. Now you have to tell.
Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchala
Chanchala.
Karayuga Shalini. Karayuga Shalini.
Yes. This example is not a good example, I think. Anyway, let's see. If not a good example, I will remove it. Good to watch. Anyway, it's okay. Let's see. What context also, I also don't know. That's why it's not a good example. Okay, this is something from some Kavya, something like that. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, you look this as an example only. Okay, but you can try. I think it talks about baby Krishna, I think. Talks about Krishna. Okay, you tell me.
Yeah,
What
Gopi.
are the words first?
Gopi.
What?
Gopi Pina Payodara.
Yeah, tell me. Gopi.
Gopi Pina Payodara
Mardana.
Gopi
Mardana.
Pina. 1 minute. Gopi Pina. Payodara.
Udara Mardana
Achara.
Chanchala Karayuga Shalini.
Chanchala. Kara.
Karayu
Kara is
Yuga
one. Kara is hand. Yuga. Then
Shalini.
Shalin. Shalin becomes Shali. Shalino. Shalinaha. Okay. Shalin. So, Nakaranda Shabda. So, talks about whom? Talks about a person, right?
Yeah.
Who is Shali? Who is skilled or what? Who does Shali? Buddhi Shali, we say, right? Shali. Shali, Shalino, Shalinaha. So now in this, Gopi, Pina, Payodara, Mardana, Chanchala, Kara, Yuga, Shali. I think talks about baby Krishna. Okay. So which is Pradhanam? What does it talks about?
Shali.
Shali.
Talks about Krishna, right?
Yeah.
So when you the sentence Krishnaha will become Shali. What are the words?
Anna.
Gopi, Pina, Payodara, Mardana, Chanchala, Kara, Yuga, Shali. It will be like that, right?
Yeah.
The sentence will be like Krishnaha, who is Gopi, Pina, Payodara, Mardana, Chanchala, Kara, Yuga, Shali. Because Shali is Dirga, it is Prathama Bhakti Ekavachanam, right? So Uttara Pada is, here it is Shalin. The one who is dexterous or capable or who does. So Shalin is Uttara Pradhanam. Okay, then what?
Yuga Shalin. Then
Yuga is what? Yuga means either,
Chanchalakara.
huh?
I think it's Chanchalakara is the next.
Chanchala Kara Yuga. Kara means
hand.
And
And
Yuga is,
Oh, mold. Yugam.
Yuga means not Yuga. Here, Kara Yuga means 2 hands.
2 hands. Okay.
Okay, that is how you have to take. Yuga means also the meaning of pair. Karo vidyata. Karascha karo. Kara Yuga. Kara Yuga. So, Kara Yuga means the pairs of hands. Kara Yuga.
Okay.
Okay. Then,
Chanchala Karayuga. Then
so Kara Yuga is that hands, pair of hands. Chanchala is
Moving.
Moving, unstable.
Chanchala is that which is trembling, shaking, right?
shaking.
That's the meaning. Then
Mardana.
Ayodhara Mardana.
The Mardana.
Payodara Mardana. Mardana is Chanchala is trembling. Mardana is kneading. Payodara means what? Paya is
Milk.
Water.
milk. Payodara is
Stomach.
Stomach.
no.
Udara is stomach.
Udara is
Pina Payodara. Pina Payodara, if you take, the Payodara is milk, Pina is
Drink.
Pina Payodara means
Drink.
breast. It means breast.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
Gopi means cowgirl.
Mhm.
Now you have to form. The meaning is the one, Shali, who has got 2 hands, Chanchala trembling to need the Payodara, Pina Payodara, Gopi. Need the breast of the Gopi, cowgirls, that is the meaning. Kaha, Krishnaha. Now you have to form a samasa. How do you form a samasa between the words? You have to connect the words now. Yuga Shali, then between the words Kara and Yuga, one samasa. Then Chanchala Kara Yuga, one samasa. Then Mardana Kara Yuga Shali, and samasa. Like that, you have to keep forming it. So now let us see. Yuga Shali. So Yuga Shalin becomes, when you form a word, becomes Yuga Shali Dirgha. Yuga Shali. So what is that samasa now here between the 2 words Yuga and Shali? Yuga means here pair.
Karayuga.
Kara Yuga Shali. Karascha tad Yugascha Kara Yuga. Between the 2 Kara and Yuga, you can take it as
Wonderful.
the Kara Yuga as a Karmadare samasa. Yuga Kara Yugasya Shali is Kara Yugasya Shali. Yuga plus Shali.
Yugasya will not come in. Is it? Yugam, Karayugam will be a subjective, like for the person, right?
Just a minute. This is a little difficult one. Samasa.
One who has the
By
Karayugam.
the
One who has
One
the pair of
endowed
hands.
with one endowed with trembling hands.
Yes.
It would be like subjective.
That
Like
endowed with Kara Yuga Shali, you can take. Kara Yuga is a pair of hands.
One endowed.
Karanam Yugaha, pair of hands. Okay. Kara Yoga Yugaha. Kara Yuga. Kara Yuga Shali. Kara Yuga Shali, the pair of hands which are the pair of hands, Karayuga.
One
Shali,
who has
we can do it later. No, Karayuga Shali at the end. Now we can take Gopi from the
Okay.
beginning will come. Gopi,
Gopi.
Pina. Gopi, Pina will become
Yes. Gopya.
Gopi, Pina is there. Gopyaha,
Gopyaha. Pina.
Gopyaha, Pinam, Gopi, Pinam. Then Gopyaha, Gopi, Pina will become Gopi, Pina, Payodhara will become Payodhara will become Gopi, Pina,
Venasya Payodhara.
Gopi, Pina, Yogo. I make it okay. Payodhara iti Shashti Tatpurusama Payodharaha or Payodharam, whatever may be Payodhara. Gopi, Pina, Yogo, Payodharaha. Then what is the next word? Payodhara, Mardana. Gopi, Pina, Payo. You take off Samasa from the beginning. I said from the end, not always from the end. Okay. You can take from the beginning. Gopi, Pina, Payodhara, Mardana will become Gopi, Pina, Payo, Darasya or Payodharayoho, whatever may be, Mardhanam, right? Mardhanam. Gopi, Pina, Payodhara, Mardhana. Gopi, Pina, Payodhara, Mardhana. Next word is Chanchala. Chanchala, we can take it as here. Chanchala Karayuga. Chanchala Karayuga Shali. Chanchalam Karayugau. Karanam Yugaha Karayugau. That pair of hands. That Karayuga is Chanchala. That is trembling. So Chanchalau Karayuga. Take it that as Chanchalau Tau Karayugau. Chanchalau Tau Karayuga. Karmadare Samasa. Chanchalau Tau Karayugau. Then finally Chanchala Karayuga. Chanchala Karayuga. Yuganam or Karayugasya. Chanchala Karayugasya. Or Chanchala Karayuge. Okay, I will take it as Karayuge. 1 minute. Shali. Shali, don't take it as separate. Yuga Shalin. You can take it as together. Yuga Shalin. Yuga Shali. The Chanchala Kara Yuga Shali. Karana Kara Yuga Shali is dexterous in the handling the two hands. Kara Yuga Shali. So Chanchalo Tat Kara Yugau. Then Chanchala Kara Yuga Shali. This part we will see later. Okay, this is a little difficult. That's why the example I thought it is little. We have to see the little detail in this. Gopi Pinam, Gopyaha Pinam, Gopyaha Pinayogo Payodaraha, Gopya Pina Payodaraha, Gopya Pina Payodara Mardana, Tayogo Mardanam, Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana. Mardanam is 1. After that, Gopi Pina Payodana Mardana. Then Gopi Pina Payodara Mardane, Gopi Pina Payodara Mardane, Chanchalam. I will take it as Gopi Pina. You have to think little and then form the compound. That's why it is little difficult. Gopi Pina Payodara Mardane, Chanchalam. I take like this. Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchala then Mardara Chanchala, then Chanchala, Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchala, then take it as Kara Yuga, we have to make it one, then only it will come. Kara, that's why Kara Yuga I formed it in the beginning. Kara Yuga Shali. Now we can make it Shalin. Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchala Chanchalam Chanchala Kara Yuga. Okay. This is Kara Yuga Shali would be Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchala. Between Chanchala and Kara Yuga Shali, there is Samasa. What compound is that? We have to Chanchale. Chanchalam Tau Kara Yuga Tau Tat one minute, Tau Kara Yuga. If you take Shali, you have to add connect at the end. Tau Kara Yuga. Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchalam. Sorry. This Samasa to little think Chanchale. Chanchale Tau Kara Chanchale Kara Yuga. Okay, Kara Yuga. Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchale Kara Yuga. Kara Yuga, I take it as this. Kara Yuga is Karanam Yuga. Karanam Yugaha. Kara Yugaha. Kara Yugasya. Kara Yuga Shali is one word. So Kara Yuga, Gopi Pina Payodara Mardana Chanchale. Chanchala is trembling. Trembling the hands. The one who has a trembling hands. It's a little difficult compound. Okay. But you have to think. So anyway,
It become Bahuvrihi, no, Sir.
Not Bahurihi.
One who has
The hands. The hands are trembling. Chanchalam Mardana Chanchalam Sha Tat Kara Yugam Cha Tat Kara Yugam Tat Tau Kara Yuga, not Tat Tau Kara Yuga. Payodana Mardalam Chanchalam Tau Kara Yuga. I take it as Jana Chanchalau. Gopi Pina Payodana Chanchalau Cha Tau Kara Yuga. Yes. Then Karanamika Kara Yuga. Then between Yuga and Shali. Yuga Shali. Shalin here, that Mini Pratyaya is added. That is a Krit Pratyaya. So Shalin is Mini Pratyaya. That is like Karaha Asya Asti. So only Yugaha, Kara Yugaha Asya Chanchala Kara Yugaha Asya Asti iti. Shalin is Shalaha Asya asti iti shalin. So Kara Yuga Shali. So Yuga Shali becomes, that is one part. Karanam Yugaha, Kara Yugaha, and Yugasya Shali. This Yuga Shali is one word. Okay, like Buddhishali. Buddhishalaha, Vishala Buddhi, that is different. Shali is Ini Pratyaya, the one who has that. Anyway, this Yuga Shali. The Samasa, I will see that little later. Okay. But some I think little difficult is this. So this is another example. Okay. This is better. That's why this Janaka Tanaya, this is better. This Samasa I will explain next class. Okay. I don't want to waste time now here. So this is how the Samasa to be split. So in this, first you have to identify the words. Then what it conveys, you have to see. So here the word Shalin only is the problem. I'll just find out and let you know. I think Samasa breaking that comes only by Abhyasa. It's not easy. Swami told that you should at least do 1 lakh Samasa. 1 lakh Samasa you must do so that you will have some knowledge of Samasa breaking. 1 lakh Samasa. You can understand how Samasa is a little difficult. This I will try to make it. In the next class I will try. Okay. So this is how Samasa to be split. You have to understand the pradhanam of the Samasa. What is pradhanam? And accordingly you have to find out the Vigraha. This is a good example. Janakatanaya Snana Punyodakam. That's a good example. Okay. Then I'll give some simple example. Raja Purushaka I gave. Then Vigraha is then similarly I can give some small example. Simple examples. Like what Samasa? No, Ramaha cha Krishnaha cha. What will come? The Samasa?
Dvandva samasa.
Ramakrishna.
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 This is simple Dvandva Samasa. Two words are joined. The Ramaha cha Krishnaha cha Rama Krishna. Ramascha Krishna cha. How it is formed? Rama plus Su and only Krishna plus Su. Drop the Vibhakti Pratyaya. So you have Rama Krishna. Dropping the Vibhakti Pratyaya, you have. This is called Alaukika Vigraha. You can note. Rama Krishna, when you split, I can write like this. This is called Alaukika Vigraha. Ramascha Krishnascha is Laukika Vigraha. Vigraha is Arthabodhakam Vakyam Vigraha. Arthabodhakam Vakyam Vigraham. Ramascha Krishnascha. This is Laukika Vigraha. And giving the vibhakti of that, writing like this is called Alaukika Vigraha. Alaukika Vigraha, for your understanding, I'm writing, and Supratya, Vibhakti Pratyaya will go. Therefore, you will have Rama Krishna. Rama Krishna is, which is Pradhanam here. Okay, another question. Which is Pradhanam in this?
Both are equal.
Both.
You are referring to both. This is called Ubhaya Pada Pradhanam. Purva Padam also Pradhanam. Uttara Padam also Pradhanam. Ubhaya Pada Pradhanam. So, Dvandva Samasa will be Ubhaya Pada Pradhanam. Both the Padams are Pradhanam. And another example, the different types of Samasa we will see. This Tunga Vrikshaha. How do you split this? Tunga Vrikshaha. Tunga means tall, okay?
Okay.
It is two, not three. Huh?
Tungah Vrikshaha.
Tungaha cha
Cha,
saha
sa,
vrikshaha. Tungaha cha saha vrikshaha. That is a tall tree. That is tall and that is tree. You can say that is tall and that is a tree. What samasa is? This is here. Okay, here also which is pradhanam.
Vrikshaha.
So vrikshaha. It is like, is it like Raja Purushaha?
No.
no.
Raja Purushaha, Pradhanam is Purusha. Rajnyaha Purushaha. Here not Tungasya Vriksha. Don't split like that. Tunga means tall. Not the tall of the tree. No. The Vriksha which is tall. That is what is Tunga Vrikshaha is. The Vriksha is Pradhanam. Therefore only Vigraha Vakya is Tungaha cha. Sarga must be there. Tungaha cha saha Vrikshaha. So it is also a type of that Purusha Samasa and it is called Karmadharaya. It is called Karmadharaya Samasa. We will discuss in detail what are the different types of Samasa. Just to let you know, this is Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna. That is Dvanda Samasa. Dvanda Samasa also types are there. You will see. Tretra Dvando and Samahara. It is Dvanda Samasa. Dvanda Samasa. So this is Karmadharya. Karmadharya is also one type of Tatpurusha. Okay. Fine. I think we can stop here. Then more on this we'll see. Like this we will, and while teaching I will prepare this. I will add something more to this when I have time. And Churadikana notes itself I have to send. I'm not getting time, I'll do it and send. Okay. So this is just an introduction to Samasa. If you can solve this Samasa, please solve and let me know. I also will try. This is Yuga Pada Shali. You have to see. This is from which text I don't know. I've taken from somewhere. Unfortunately, I get caught. And I don't know how to do the last part of the Vigraha here. You have to think. Let us try next class. Meanwhile, I will see. We also can think how this can be compounded. What Samasa could be there. Okay. But there is no, what do you call, this, depending on the context only, I have to split. Okay. So we cannot say this is what it is also. That is also, it is depending on the context. That's why Vedanta, when we see what context, depending on the Samasa is interpreted. And that changes the meaning, the Tatparyam itself. Okay. So what Samasa you take? Like the Brahma Sutra, Shastra Yonihi, okay, that you can see. Shastra Yonihi. Shastra Yonitvat. Sutra means that. Now Shastra Yonihi, you split this Samasa.
Shastrasya Yoni.
Shastra is one word. Yoni is another word. Yoni means source. Now, Shastrasya Yonihi. This Sutra, Brahma Sutra, is read twice because Shastrasya Yonihi, it is Tatpurusha Samasa. Tatpurusha. The same Shastrasya Yonihi can be this same Shastrasya Yonihi can be said Shastram Yonihi Yasya Saha also possible. Bahubrigi Samasa also. So therefore, Shastrasya Yonihi as Tatpurusha, one interpretation. Shastram Yonihi Yasya Saha, that meaning also possible. Therefore, this Sutra, Brahma Sutra, this is read twice. Shastra Yonitvat. Shastra Yonitvat. Two possibilities are there. Therefore, this Sutra is read twice and Pashyakara explained in both ways. So, therefore, Samasa to be, this Vigraha Vakya to be done depending on the context. Here the Brahma Sutra, it is given for the Shastra Yoni. The source of the Shastram, it is Ishvara. Or Shastram Yonihi Yasya Saha. Shastrasya Yonihi, the source of Shastra. Veda, for Veda, what is the Yoni? What is the source? Bhagavan. Or Shastram Yonihi Yasya Saha. Or Bhagavan for whom? Ishvara for whom? The Yoni is still with the Shastra. So like that, interpretation is possible. Okay, I think we can stop here. We'll see in the next class. Any doubts?
No, Ji. No, Ji.
Okay,
No, Ji.
we will see. We'll see. We'll continue next class. I will develop this document later. I send you. But if you have any doubts, please understand. I mean, ask me. Okay. And we can take many compounds from the different sources, Gita, etc. We can do it. Okay. This is without Sutram. Without Sutram, we will do. With Sutram, we will see later. The Sanskrita Bharati Samasa book is that we will see in detail later. This is just an introduction. Om Purnamadas Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Dhanyawad. Dhanyawad.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ